Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
A dog was missing for 36 hours. Then the doorbell of an animal shelter rang. El Paso's Animal Rescue League sounded the alarm on their Facebook page. Bailey was missing, and locals needed to be on the lookout and notify the shelter if she was spotted. People were soon calling sightings. Others joined the search. Owners scoured the city late into the night. All to no avail. Bailey remained at large, in danger of being run over, ravaged by a wild animal, or killed by some unknown horror in the unforgiving West Texas desert. Then, deep in on the second night after her disappearance, the shelter staff were notified that someone was pressing their Ring camera doorbell. They opened the app, which showed the exterior of the shelter and its late-night caller, Bailey. Her cameo with the doorbell camera ended a 36-hour search for a dog that didn't need rescuing. Without a key or opposing thumbs, she needed someone to bring her here, admitted. Despite the resurgence, Bailey languished in the Rescue League for more than a year because some quirks weren't easy for people to overcome, including her hyperactive unfitness and a bit of an escape artist, according to Loretta Hyde, director of the Rescue League. She spent most of her life in an animal shelter, Hyde said, adding that Bailey took an obedience class during her time in the Rescue League. Bailey's quirk surfaced after she was adopted a few months ago, Hyde added. Her new owner returned her 3 days later because Bailey had escaped her box and destroyed a piece of his artwork. About a month later, a second owner adopted her. He already had a feral dog that he had meticulously trained for a year. After a few visits to make sure the two got along, he brought Bailey into the herd and took the two dogs with him every day to his professional training, classes and martial arts competitions. All was going well until noon on January 29, when Bailey slipped from her new owner's grasp as he tried to put a new harness on her and ran away, Hyde said. There were at least 3 over the next 36 hours, but none paid off, Hyde said. By the time shelter workers arrived at each location, Bailey had already fled. One of the shelter's employees, Ivana Raisha, was lying in bed at home on January 31 and had almost fallen asleep when she heard a loud ringing from her phone. When they did, Bailey was thrilled. Raisha secured her in a harness and led her into the dugout. Bailey made her way back to the kennels where she had lived for more than a year. They fed her and let her rest. Later that morning, they informed their owner that his dog had been safely found and is at the shelter. Hyde said she scolded him a little when he arrived and told him to be more careful.